PowerPoint is used by people every day. If ever you have to give a presentation to a group, PowerPoint actually makes it a lot easier for the presenter to present the information because it gives excellent visuals. And of all the programs, it seems that PowerPoint is the one that students seem to pick up the most quickly. So I've opened up my PowerPoint and I've started with a blank presentation. On the left-hand side, you'll see these little boxes appear whenever you create a slide. These are called thumbnails. Thumbnails are just miniature versions of the slides you create. This area here, this is the workspace. This is where you're actually creating your slides. Now, the first slide you create is the title slide. And you'll notice I have a couple of boxes here. These are called placeholders. This is where you place information into. Notice it says click to add title and click to add subtitle. So I'm going to click and I'm going to add the following title. Baltimore Ice Cream Company. It's that quick. And down here I can click to add a subtitle. I'll put in my name. And I'll press the Enter key and I'll give myself a title. Great. I'm the president of the Baltimore Ice Cream Company. Now, as you're working in placeholders, you can select text and go up and make some changes. Like right now it's set as Calibri as my font. I can change it to, let's say, Arial Black or Algerian or Arial or whatever style. And you can change the font size to a bigger one or a lesser one. It's up to you. Once you're finished working within a placeholder, you just click outside of it and you're done. If you want to go back and make some changes, all you have to do, just click where the text is, the placeholder appears. You can then select the text and make your change. And there you go. After creating one slide, I want to add a new slide. So what I do is up in the slides group, I'll just put my mouse over the words new slide and I'll click on it. And notice the box labeled office themes. I call them various layouts to choose from. The most popular is called title and content, and I'll click on it and I'll add the following title. Ice cream flavors. Now, notice the placeholder below. Notice it have the little bullets here. So I can add bulleted text, or I can add some other options like a table, a chart, picture, and more. I'm going to add some text. Chocolate, and then I press the Enter key, which starts a new bullet. Vanilla. Strawberry. And fudge ripple. Now, one thing I want to warn students about is sometimes they put in a lot of text. When you're creating PowerPoint slides, you want to limit it to like 6 or 7 lines. If you go more than 6 or 7 lines, the font size starts to shrink, and you really don't want to do that. So when you're creating your own slides, try to keep it to within 6 or 7 lines per slide. Now, I have more flavors to add, so I could add a new slide and type in those flavors. But since I'm over here, I notice there's plenty of space. What I can do is I can change the slide's layout. So I can go up here in the slides group and click layout and change my layout from title and content to content, and I can start typing in my remaining flavors. So I went ahead and I typed in all my remaining flavors, and I'm going to click outside that placeholder. And you'll notice I've created 2 slides so far. And one of the things I notice is I like my slides, but I don't like the layout. I've got a blank white background, black text, boring black bullets. So what I want to do is I want to work on the slide's design. So I'm going to click Design, and I have these various themes to choose from. If you put your mouse over theme, you'll notice that the slide gives you a preview of what your slides are going to look like. And if you want to see more, you just click this down arrow, and these are all the various themes to choose from. I'll choose this one. I think that looks really cool. Now, after choosing a theme, you can go over here and choose one of the variants. It just changes the colors a little bit. And yes, you have options to choose different colors and so forth. I'm going to keep it at the standard color. So I've created 2 slides. I'm going to create a new one. So I'm going to go back to the Home tab. Now I'm working on slide 2 because notice the little border around it. I'm just going to click New Slide and choose Title and Content. And I'll type in ice cream cones. Now, one of the things you can do is insert pictures. And I've got a picture of an ice cream cone that I want to insert. So what I'll do is I'm going to click this button. It's the Pictures button. And when I click on it, I'm going to look. Right now I have my picture saved in my Pictures folder on my home computer. So I'll click on it and I'll click Insert. Once you insert a picture, notice I've got a border appearing around that picture. What I can do is I can grab what are called these sizing handles and resize my picture. I can make it smaller. I can make it bigger. I can also go up here in the size group and adjust the size this way. Okay? Another thing that's available to me is I can change the picture style. Up here, I got various styles to choose from. Like I can add a black border, and there's some other styles that I can choose from. I like that one. And then I'll click away from the picture to let PowerPoint know that I'm finished working with that picture.